Hi, I'm Zero, and this is what if Naruto was a pedagogy or a genius, whatever you wanna call it. I know I'm sorry for, not posting for a long time. I was just busy. So yeah, huh. I will be, still continuing all the, old, parts that I did that I left out. So yeah, let's continue. Everything will go the same until, Minato seals away Kurama, the Nine-Tails Fox. While before Minato weaves hand signs of Reaper Death Seal, he thinks, wait, if that masked man came for the Nine Tails, what's that? He won't come after his son because he will also have the Nine Tails. He thinks he won't come right now because everyone will be alert for now. Maybe in 10 years or 15 years, my son. What if my son is not ready? He will die, and village will get destroyed again, and the nine tails will be taken. So Minato thinks I should, you know, give him knowledge. Minato has been working on a secret seal that he hasn't even told Kushina about. A seal that allows you to hold knowledge and give knowledge to others. But its seal is not complete because no other seal can hold it. But now Minato thinks maybe Ripple Red Seal can hold all the knowledge. He won't be giving. He thinks I should not give Naruto just know all the knowledge of everything, because he can't take it. No, scratch that. He will say that I don't know what he wants to be. He wants to be a Kenjutsu user, Genjutsu user, whatever, or what kind of aptitude he has, of what kind of chakra natures he has. He thinks maybe, maybe this will work. He's either, see half of the nine tails within Naruto and also give him the basic knowledge of everything. I mean, everything in Ninja World. The history of chakra, how it came to be, the knowledge of chakra, how to control chakra, exercises that can, help Naruto improve his chakra, exercises to improve his, physical body. His exercise will be kind of, training kind of will be similar to Guy because, Minato has seen Guy train. So, yeah, something similar to that. And basic knowledge of seals, how to make seals, what are seals, how to do seals, all that. Basic knowledge of medical ninjutsu, basic knowledge of human biology, all that. Kenjutsu, sealings, and chakra control. You know training methods to train all five chakra natures. Uh, two jutsus for each chakra natures except for water and earth because he put three jutsus in them because they have defensive purpose as well as attack. So yeah, and then he will try to seal knowledge as well. Everything will go the same, but this time he also gave Naruto the basic knowledge of everything. It's sealed for now. He thinks whenever Naruto gets about 5 years old, the knowledge will be given to Naruto. That's kind of Minato's plan for now, but well, then Minato dies. Everything still happens the same. Kurama still penetrates Kushina and Minato through their stomachs with his claw, trying to kill Naruto, and everything else goes the same. Now we cut to while Naruto is 3. Naruto is starting to gain knowledge that he doesn't know about. He can't understand what's happening, so he decided to stay at his room because his head hurts sometimes whenever knowledge is being transferred. And he kind of can guess everyone doesn't like him, so he stays in his room a lot. Now we cut to while Naruto is 4. Now all the knowledge has been, in a year, all the knowledge has been transferred into Naruto's head. Now he has all the basic knowledge of it. So Naruto decided to train because he doesn't have anything else to do. Everyone hates him, and he's still a kid. Thanks to all the knowledge, Naruto has gotten a little bit more mature for someone his age should be. But yeah, he basically starts doing a little bit physical training and chakra control training. He does that, and few taijutsu techniques that were in the basic taijutsu, not academy one, a little bit higher than academy, but yeah, basic taijutsu styles and all that. And now 1 year has passed. Naruto is 5 now. Naruto's chakra control is A class chakra because Kurama can't mess with Naruto's chakra anymore because Naruto has, learned chakra control while, Kurama was messing up with Naruto's chakra. He managed to, it took an entire year, but Naruto was able to do it. So, after, the year, Kurama stopped messing with Naruto's chakra. He said, whatever, he already gained, chakra control that good. Because Kurama himself doesn't know how, he got the knowledge, but yeah, he doesn't care all that much. He said, I'll just sleep. So, yeah. When Naruto is 5, Kurama stopped messing with, Naruto's chakra at all. So, yeah. Thanks to him doing chakra control training, his chakra control has gotten way, way better. And Naruto likes to, increase his physical strength by, using chakra. He doesn't, just push chakra into a single punch like Sakura and, Tsunade does. He puts the chakra through his entire body, increasing his defense, speed, strength, and everything about him. He can, after the year of training, he can make himself twice as much stronger. He's naturally much more stronger than someone his age would be because he has been doing physical training as well. Because to him, you know, physical training is the best thing because that's the first thing he learned. After that, he learned chakra control. He does, about 100 push ups a day, not too much because he's still a kid. So, yeah. Now we cut to winter time. Snow is happening, and 3 kids are bullying a girl. Naruto sees this and he just doesn't like it. Usually he will just walk away, but this time he just doesn't like them picking on someone weaker than them because Naruto was got picked on at orphanage, but he would always retaliate, fight back, and he would sometimes win, sometimes lose. So yeah. And Naruto, has been just kicked out of the orphanage. And he was just, going to his new place that Hokage, you know, arranged for him an apartment. So yeah. So Naruto tries to come towards the bullies and says, hey, leave the girl alone. They will say, oh, what are you gonna do? Look at her eyes, they are white and whatever. As soon as Naruto has white eyes, he just clicks a Hyuga. Well, he kind of can't understand why the Hyuga is not, beating them up because Hyugas can, use their. They are much more stronger in, much better in taijutsu than normal people are. So yeah. But then he looks at, the one who was getting bullied. He realized that she's just 5 years old. That's why she's not, beating them up. Because after five, when, all the Hyugas turn 5, they start to, train to learn their gentle fist. So yeah. Nato just silences, leave the girl alone. There are 3 kids. One is fat and two is, slim. One of the slim ones said, what are you gonna do, you damn brat? And he got kind of pissed that he was, interrupting their fun. He ran up to Naruto, tried to punch him with his right fist. He was punching Naruto, or try to. And Naruto instantaneously, put chakra throughout his body, increasing his physical strength to twice as much and speed and strength. As I said, he dodged to the left, his right punch. Then he punched, with his right hand to the kid's face, breaking his nose, making it bleed. The kid, fall back and was crying because grabbing his nose. The fat one got angry and so did, his friend, a slim one as well. Both of them run towards Naruto. The fat one, was much ahead of, the slim one. The fat one tried to punch Naruto in the face. Naruto ducked and punched the fat one in the stomach. The fat one, ducked and not ducked, basically fold, frontwards by grabbing his stomach. His face was, wide open, so Naruto kneed him in the face, breaking his nose as well, making the kid fall as well. Now the slim one decided to, kick Naruto with his right leg. Naruto used his left hand to grab his left leg and kick his, left leg that was on the ground, making him fall. Then Naruto just, got, up to his face and kicked him 3 times. Have you ever seen Levi kick? When Levi was a kid, he was kicking someone basically in the face. Basically that kind of kick. If you haven't seen it, basically when you stomp someone, basically that. And 3 times, the kid start to bleed from the face. All three of the kids just got up and ran, crying. And the girl was shocked and impressed because girl can see that both of us are the same age and he's so strong. Naruto, looked at the girl and says, "Are you okay?" The girl would nod. Naruto will kind of able to guess that she's shy, but he won't, too much pry into it. He'll say, "Hello, my name is Naruto Uzumaki. What's yours?" He'll say, "I am Hinata Hyuga." Naruto will say, "Hinata Hyuga, huh?" Then it will click in Naruto, the Hyuga heiress. Then Naruto would hear someone running up to them and saying, "Lady Hinata, Lady Hinata." It was Hinata's bodyguard, or a servant, whatever call him. He will grab Hinata's hand and says, "Lady Hinata, let's go. We're, getting late. And are you okay, Lady Hinata?" Hinata would say yes. Then they will leave. And when, they kind of got about a little bit further from Naruto, the servant says, "Lady Hinata, you should not, interact with that kid." Hinata won't understand it, but then she will look back. Naruto was just smiling at her. She will kind of blush. And that day, Hinata, had a crush on Naruto. And after, Hinata got home, she made up her mind that she will train, she will become strong. Strong enough. Strong as him. So Hinata starts to, take her training seriously and train even harder. She decided not to be, as shy she was in the original. So yeah. After that, Naruto just, got home and checked his new apartment out. He just smirked to himself because now he can train much more. Because in the orphanage, he couldn't, train that much because he had to go outside, do the chores and all that. But now he can train all the time. Now we cut to, well, this happened while, Naruto was 5. Now we do another year of time skip. Naruto just, got up from a harsh headache. Not harsh, I would say, just a little bit of headache. He says, "What the hell was that?" No, scratch that. He doesn't have a headache. In this year, Naruto has, learned his chakra natures because the day he, saved Hinata, he pretty much bought or perhaps stole, because they were not selling him, a chakra paper. He checked his chakra natures, they were lightning and wind. Naruto says, okay. After that, he came home, he starts, look through his memories or knowledge he has. He come across something interesting, something called shadow clone. He learns it in a day, or about 3 hours to be exact. And he's happy because with this he can increase his knowledge. The knowledge was already there that it can help you increase your training span, train more, since he is an Uzumaki and he has the knowledge of Uzumakis as well, how they have 10 share of chakra. He can make about 25 shadow clones, but Naruto prefers to only make 20 shadow clones. So in the year, Naruto has mastered fire style perfectly. Fire style. He doesn't want to train those affinities that he naturally has because he knows that would be easy. He wants to do first hard stuff first. And Naruto has been starting to learn about earth style in the year. Naruto knows fireball jutsu, and fire string jutsu. Those two jutsus that were for his fire affinity. And his fire affinity is much better than Sasuke's. His fireball is much more bigger than Sasuke because Naruto trains a lot. He basically goes into the forest to train his fireball. Yeah, Naruto is quite strong. Thanks to Naruto having insanely good chakra control, Naruto can do fireball jutsu with a single hand sign. Not with, one-handed hand sign, but, a single hand sign with his two hands. Let's just say he just does a tiger hand seal with, no, I don't remember which one it was called. Well, just one hand seal, something similar to, what Madara did, just single hand seal and fired, Royal Majestic Destroyer Flames. He does something similar to that. He just used one hand seal to, use fire style. And it takes less chakra for him because Naruto has trained a lot in, fire chakra natures was easy. I would say fire chakra nature is one of the easiest, chakra natures of all time. I don't know, I just think fire would be much more easier. So yeah. And Naruto has been, started to train his earth affinity as well. He will be training his lightning and wind affinity at last, because they are the most easiest. Naruto's taijutsu is about, low chunin taijutsu. His strength is about, his natural without chakra enhanced strength is about chunin level. Increased chakra strength is, he has a strength of, high chunin to high jonin. He can, increase his strength to double, triple, or even 7 times more stronger than what he would be naturally. That's how good Naruto is, because Naruto doesn't, as I said before, he doesn't, put chakra in one part of his body, he puts it to his entire body to increase his strength and defense and speed as well. And Naruto has, learned stealth as well. He can now suppress his chakra a little bit and suppress his presence completely. His stealth is pretty good. He is about high genin at medical ninjutsu, and high genin at genjutsu. He realized that he doesn't have talent for genjutsu, but he still wants to learn it just in case. Naruto can easily get rid of any genjutsu that he come across because Naruto has been training for an entire year non-stop because Naruto doesn't go out of his home. He pretty much told Hokage to get him groceries and some groceries every month. Hokage just understand this that he is a kid, he gets hated a lot, so Hokage does that for him. Not too many groceries, enough to get him through the month. And Naruto has been saving money as well. He doesn't buy things, he just takes them, steals them basically, because they don't want to sell him at all. He tried buying a kunai, but the shopkeeper literally declined him. I'm not selling you kunai at all. So Naruto just steals it. He doesn't care about good, bad at all. He's quite serious. He only wears black clothes because of stealth. Because if he is wearing orange and he's hiding in the dark, they can easily spot him. But he's wearing black and hiding in the dark, yeah, it would be much more harder for them to pretty much spot him. And now we cut to while Naruto is 8. I will be cutting directly to the time he was about to go to academy. In this years, Naruto has mastered fire style, water style, earth style, lightning style, and wind style. He has mastered all 5 chakra natures because Kurama wasn't messing with his chakra, and he was using what do you call shadow clones, not multi shadow clone, but shadow clones to pretty much increase his training speed. But he only has 2 jutsus for each, and 3 for earth and water, because they have a defensive jutsu and 2 attacking jutsu. for attack purposes, of course. Naruto's taijutsu is a lot more higher. It's about low Junin level. Naruto's Kenjutsu is also low Junin level because Naruto has dived into Kenjutsu as well, and he carries a sword in a storage seal. How he got the storage seal? He learned seals as well, because there is basics of seals as well. Naruto can create storage seals easily now, and Naruto carries a sword around because his Kenjutsu is also pretty good. His raw physical strength is about of high Chunin. With chakra enhance, he can go up to high Jonin level easily. He can go even higher than high Jonin level in raw strength as well, because Naruto increases his strength with chakra. And Naruto is an Uzumaki, so his body is a lot more stronger than of average shinobi. So yeah, that's why his strength is a lot more higher, because he does have Guy Sensei's training regiment inside of his head. Of course he does that. And since he has natural knowledge of human biology as well, he can kind of understand that which part of body should be trained how, a better way of training, let's just say. Naruto's medical ninjutsu is that of of low tuning level medical ninjutsu. He can now replenish someone else's chakra as well. And Naruto is pretty good with all five chakra natures, as I said. He still train his chakra natures as well. He's managed to get his wind affinity to seconds, water affinity much more higher level of affinity. And he's currently working on making his lightning affinity to seconds water affinity. He basically wants to make all five chakra natures to seconds affinities as well. The second Hokage has lot more higher aptitude for water affinity or water chakra natures. Naruto's wants to make his all five chakra natures to have that kind of you know aptitude or affinity. Naruto is good with sealing medical ninjutsu. His genjutsu is that of of low chunin level, because he doesn't have a talent for genjutsu at all for some reason. So he has to train a lot more harder in genjutsu. But now he can put people in genjutsu easily. He can also get rid of very basically break out of a rank genjutsu if he wants to. That's how good Naruto is in breaking out of genjutsu without the Kurama's help. With Kurama's help, genjutsu is useless against Naruto. So yeah, Naruto is a little bit more taller. He's more muscular. He wears black. And he's not that goofy at all. He is actually goofy, but he prefers to keep his composure all the time. In heart, he's still goofy Naruto, but he doesn't show it, not that much, actually, ever. He stays serious all the time. And now we cut to while Naruto goes to academy for the first time. Hokage knows about Naruto training, and he knows how strong Naruto has become. He just thinks Naruto is a genius among geniuses. And Hinata, on the other hand, had also gotten her father's acknowledgement that she wanted, because her father can see Hinata has been training really hard. Now Hinata saw Naruto doing physical training as well, so Hinata has been doing physical training for an entire year now. So Hinata's physical strength is a lot more higher now, and she awoken her Byakugan a lot more early than what she did in the original, and she's not as shy as what she was in the original. Not that shy anyway. She's still shy. And so when Naruto goes to academy, several of the kids' parents are shocked. They pretty much think, why are they letting a demon come to an academy? So they told their kids to not to interact with him or talk to him. But Naruto doesn't care. Naruto just thinks a better way. It would be better that way. Then he can pretty much train much more, train to be the strongest, the greatest. So for the entire first year of the academy, they don't have any physical pretty much thing to do. Basically, they are taught how to throw kunai, showed how to taijutsu's basic stance, showed how to use chakra, what's the basics of chakra. They read upon it, how to use clone jutsu and transformation jutsu. Naruto learns it. Basically, Naruto sends shadow clone at academy, basically an enhanced shadow clone, putting more chakra in a shadow clone. Naruto pretty much puts 5 clones worth of chakra in a single clone because he doesn't want that clone to disappear. Naruto is on the top 3 in written exam because there hasn't been any physical exam for an entire year in the academy, because they're just teaching them about chakra, basics of being a ninja, about stealth and all that. Naruto has made 3 friends. Their name is Shikamaru and Choji, and Shino as well, and Kiba, or to some extent. Naruto doesn't care about Sakura or Ino at all. He doesn't have a crush on Sakura at all. I never understood why would he have in the original, but who am I to say anything? Naruto is pretty much doesn't talk to too many people because they just call him a demon. Few people of his upperclassmen of second year try come at Naruto while he was alone to bully him, but in the end they were the one who got beaten badly and bloodied. They tried telling their teachers about it, or their parents, to get Naruto into trouble, but it didn't work. That's how they planned to, because teachers didn't do anything. They tried to, but it didn't work as they thought, because Naruto says they came. You mean you're saying I beat up 3 kids? Basically, they didn't do anything because they didn't want to acknowledge Naruto beating 3 kids or 4 kids at the same time. But the kids' parents wanted Naruto to get, a lesson. So while Naruto was going home, they pretty much came. They were civilians, sadly, for them anyway, to beat up Naruto with, bats and, sticks to beat up Naruto. Naruto was, pretty much walked into the alley because he could sense them. Naruto can, sense people, chakra, of course. And they, when they got to the alley and Naruto was alone, unknowing to all of them that Ambu was there to look over Naruto. Not even Naruto himself knew that. When the kid says you beat up, the people says you beat up our children, we're gonna beat you, you demon brat. They ran towards Naruto. Naruto just increased his physical strength to the max he could. Not the max, but high Jonin level, basically. And Naruto beats the shit out of them. He broke their bones. Few of them had broken leg, broken ribs, broken nose, and they were beaten pretty badly. Naruto stomps on their faces while they, drop on the ground. Naruto was quite ruthless while fighting them. He's brutal, hitting them in their throat. Yeah, he's pretty brutal while fighting. Hmm. And Naruto after that just walked away. Naruto's hands were hurting because he punched them. His hands were bruised, but they were more hurt. The Ambu just, to tell the Hokage about it. The Hokage just told them to let put those, people in hospital to heal, and tell them that if they try attacking Naruto again, they will be heavily punished. So yeah, after that, nobody tried to bully Naruto at all because the news kind of spread around the elder people, or the older people in the village, that that demon beat the shit out of about 10 people at the same time. They kind of scare that demon is getting strong, but they can't do anything because they will be punished badly. Hokage has tell warned them. So yeah, Now we cut to 12-year-old Naruto, and the graduation exam of academy. I will in this video I will go on the background, what kind of training Naruto did and how strong Naruto has gotten. Naruto's physical strength hasn't gotten that much greater. It has gotten mid tuning level raw physical strength without enhancing his body with chakra. Naruto's speed, on the other hand, is of low Jonin level. Naruto's speed is naturally much more higher than what it would be, because Naruto mainly focused on chakra and elemental stuff. Basically, Naruto has managed to make his fire, wind, lightning, earth. Basically, he managed to make his all five chakra natures to something quite similar to seconds water affinity, much more higher than normal people chakra nature affinity would be. He is much more higher that of. So yeah, and Naruto has snuck into the library, ninja library to be exact, where they keep jutsus to learn about different jutsus. And Naruto reads upon us Itachi's crow uh, genjutsu, where he turns into crows. Naruto likes that, but he doesn't want to turn into crows. So he makes his own version where he turns into black butterflies, and he loves it. Naruto's genjutsu is that of a low Jonin level, because he worked hard on improving his genjutsu, because he didn't have any talent for it, and he has several high level genjutsus for it. But he basically likes to make his own genjutsu. He's as I said, a genius in this one, and he takes full effect of it. Naruto has re- pretty much read the entire library of Konoha. It doesn't mean he remember everything, but he has read the entire library of Konoha about 2 times now, so he knows a lot of things. He comes first in written exam now. Not first, sometimes second, sometimes first, because he doesn't focus too much in the academy. Mainly, he gotten this strong because he only sent a shadow clone at the academy, except for whenever they have to do physical things. No, yeah, his shadow clone can do all that stuff as well, because his shadow clone can increase his strength with chakra as well. So yeah, Naruto basically sends his shadow clone to academy, while he himself trains to physical training. His kenjutsu is that of mid jonin level. His taijutsu is a low jonin level. His sealing, he's about a seal master. He can create seals easily now. He knows quite a lot of seals, because he sneaked into the ninja library to learn about different jutsus and all that. His medical ninjutsu is that of of high tuning level. He doesn't give too much focus into medical ninjutsu, but mainly he does with his chakra scraples. The chakra chainsaw with his hand and something. Yeah, he does that, but with wind chakra natures. So yeah, they are more devastating and more bigger as well. Naruto, as also can go invisible. You know how there is a jutsu that allow you to go invisible. Naruto has that as well. Basically, what the I completely forgot the person Obito killed, who was invisible. Is a jutsu that allowed him to go invisible. Naruto has that as well. Naruto can now put chakra into his eyes to increase his perception speed. Not as good as Sharingan. About Sharingan's first Tomoe, it does not give him the capability to Naruto to copy jutsus and all that. He can just increase his perception. That's why Naruto's taijutsu is that high. Naruto can increase his smell and hearing. Naruto has managed to train his senses as well. He basically blindfold himself and tried fighting his clones by just sensing them. So Naruto's sensory capabilities are as good as the second Hokage, but his range is not that good. But yeah, and he doesn't need to put his finger on the ground to sense people. He can naturally do it because he's an Uzumaki, because he has learned a lot of things about Uzumakis as well, and he has chakra chains. He can't use them that good, and he can't make too many of them. He can about make two chakra chains, and he shoots them out of his hands, basically his palms. He's not that good with chakra chains at all because he's only in half Uzumaki, but he still has them. So Naruto is happy about it because Naruto knows how strong these chakra chains are. And Naruto hasn't, put too much, focus on improving his chakra chains for now, because he was mainly, focused on improving his chakra natures. So yeah, I won't be going into graduations, and yeah, Hinata has also gotten a lot more powerful than what she was. She has about 50 times more chakra what she had in the original. Her physical strength is much more stronger. She has gained acknowledgement of her father. She's on par with her sister, but she still is not good enough to be the Hyuga heir. So yeah, but she doesn't mind at all because she has a bigger goal in her head. She still has a crush on Naruto. Naruto is the rookie of the year, so is Hinata. Sakura kind of can't beat Hinata. Sakura and Hinata have fought quite a lot, but she can't beat Hinata. But Sakura still doesn't train because she's just trash. Now, well, Naruto and Sasuke fought on the other hand. Well, when they first fought, Naruto won. Sasuke was angry. Not that angry because his parents were still alive. After the Uchiha massacre, Sasuke went all edgy and evil. So whenever they fought, Sasuke tried even harder. If he lost, Sasuke trained even harder what he did in the original. So Sasuke's chakras have also increased about 50%. And Sasuke has gotten a lot more stronger. Sasuke also does physical training, but not as much as Naruto or Hinata, but he does physical training. Sasuke's fireball, has gotten twice as big what it was in the original, but he still can't beat Naruto. So, but Sasuke tries his best, but he can't beat him. So he has a hatred towards Naruto that allowed, Sasuke to awaken his Sharingan. And now he has one Tomoe Sharingan in both of his eyes, but he hasn't shown it to anyone yet. Because he doesn't have fully control of it. He can kind of use it, but sometimes it doesn't work. So he doesn't want to, make a fool out of himself. So yeah, that's why he doesn't use it. He only, awoken the Sharingan about 5 months before the graduation. So yeah, since he doesn't have anyone to properly teach him, he basically tries learning himself. So yeah, that's why Sasuke is not all that good with Sharingan. The Ambu that was, watching him, she had, purple hair. She was the same Anbu that, liked the guy who pretty much could go invisible, was killed by Sand Johnny. Yeah, him, if you remember him. Good for you, because I don't remember his name at all, but I do remember him. So yeah. She knows Naruto is quite strong. So yeah. And the teams will be the same. I will tell you why, because in the next video. So yeah. Like and subscribe, people.